Welcome to Blackland Boxing from the EU, from Europe. Me as a boxer has been boxing for 17 years and you've been following the boxing game and watching how things develop into a very messy boxing game. Now I'm gonna talk about PEDs, what we call doping and banned substance in the sport. There's been a lot of doping charges against different athletes and people indicating that they are taking stuff that is illegal in the game. And they are messing up the game. And some of them are your favorite artists as a boxer. Some of them are real big and they're huge and we can't just understand how this is going on. And like the other day, I heard about one UK fighter who got suspended for some, let me check out what the name was. I have it in my phone. It was a banned substance called, oxylofrene. And this guy has been fighting for titles. And what is like scaring me when I'm starting to look stuff up is that some of these substances that they use in some countries are not illegal to train with, to prepare yourself with, but they are illegal to use in fight. Like come fight night, you have it in your body, then it's illegal. But it's not illegal to train with. So I understand why all these boxers are so ripped, why they are so big, why they have this animal-like strength, and they are like promoting them like lions and all kinds of beasts because they know what is behind all of this. I think this is a sad day for boxing, knowing that people like Anthony Joshua may be on banned substance. There's another guy who was on a boxing forum who indicated that his fingers was longer than normal, and that's an indication of high testosterone level. So he couldn't out-conclude that AJ was on testo. So, I mean, what is this? We are training. People are gaining weight. We are training. We're not taking bad substance. These guys are getting millions showed all over the world, pay-per-view. You cannot see their fights, and they're using this bad stuff. I remember once when I was boxing, this has happened to me once. I was boxing in Germany, and I had, my hand was broken. It was my 9th pro fight, and I took a big step. I was fighting a guy called Taras Videnko from Universal Boxing Motion at that time. And I was a lot in the Universal camp before I took this fight with Taras. I was there a lot, doing sparring, training and stuff, because the guy that I was working with had good contacts with them. And what happened was that they had a special room where the athletes went after training and got something injected in their ass at the time. And they had like something they call glucose. It's a kind of sugar that they inject to their veins that gives them more energy. But that glucose was legal, they said, in boxing. But I remember coming into that room one day. I was searching for some massage. There was a guy, Matthias, who was working there. And Christoph Busch, I think his name was. These two guys was taking care of that. And all of the boxers used to get injected with testosterone. And I told this to the newspaper when I lost, because I understood that the fight wasn't fair and that they robbed me of my career and they treated me like shit with their guards and stuff like that. And I told that to the Swedish newspaper, Aftonbladet. And this guy comes out called Arman Kranch He was a boxer for Universum too. He comes out and start talking. This is bullshit. It's not true and stuff like that. But I know for a fact it's true. I have the guys on camera not doing it, but I have the guy still on camera who was working in that room. Understand me? And this is the way they're working. So I understand that this way of working with boxing promotion has gone over to the UK. And now UK is like is getting big in boxing, and this is not about being jealous or nothing. It's just that if you want to fight somebody, right, make it on equal terms. Don't give one like doctors and all of that shit to become better and has better strength and endurance, and give him special rules because he's from one country, and then you have another guy who works on the contrary. He has everything against him, and then you want to put them up on a fight on TV. That's stupid. That's not boxing. That's not boxing. They try to embarrass people, you understand me? So I think that when Billy Joe Saunders got caught with this oxyfluorine, or I don't know what you call it, oxychlorine, or this substance that he took, they start looking it up. Like Deontay Wilder, he didn't get tested in front of many fights. You understand me? So what does that tell you? There's a lot of shit going on in boxing nowadays. A lot of desperation going on in boxing. And this is not good for the sport. This is not good for the sport. All the young guys who are coming in will take this after. When they see this on the net, they will take this after, and they will try their best to become like Pacquiao or Mayweather or Wilder or Joshua, and start taking shit. You understand me? Nobody's perfect. We know that nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I had my mistakes in life too. But I mean, come on. Are we gonna fight people who's on banned substances, who are bigger than you, who are bigger than an animal, who are stronger than an animal, have conditioned to work like 10 hours without getting tired? Is this legit? It can't work like that. And making tons of money and getting promoted worldwide and saying that they are staying clean, but they are not clean. You understand me? We know that AJ is not clean. We know that Wilder is not clean. Any heavyweight who's been boxing his whole entire time knows that. We know that Tyson was not clean. We know that Holyfield was not clean. We know that Vitaly Klitchko was not clean. We know that there's a lot of heavyweight boxers who has not been clean, but still they rise through the ranks, they become champion, and we just sit there and watch them blumster like they are some superheroes when they are cheaters, man. It's not right to the people who are training every day, who are doing what is right. This is not right. All the organizations should work on this doping properly, because doping will fuck up the game. Doping will fuck up the game. It will fuck up boxing, and boxing will lose to MMA, it will lose to football, it will lose to hockey, and because there's a lot of black people in boxing, they'll say all these black guys are cheating, or Mexicans, or Cubans, or Americans, you know? Boxing will lose a lot. So it's really, really time to understand what I'm trying to say, that this cannot go on. This cannot go on. It can't go on like this. We have to stop this. We have to, check everybody up better, both in the amateurs and in the pros. We have to look up to people who don't use banned substances. We have to look up to people who are clean, who are fighting, who are proper fighters, who are not using shit. This is what we need to find in boxing. It's, people can get hurt, can get killed by one of these punches. It's not right for the sport. It's not right. We need to work on how to make the sport more secure. I'm getting sad thinking of this, Watching Wilder with 40 KOs. How the fuck can he have 40 KOs without being tested before fights and during training camps? That's why he looks so lean. His muscles are also clean and stuff like that. This is no jealousy. I'll fight Wilder any day. Even if he's on shit, I'll fight him. It's not about that. Just about the sport is getting drained by shit. Promoters using the tactics to get TV and the tactics to get everybody coming up losing, buying people and stuff like that. This is fucking up the sport. Real talk is fucking up the sport. And I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting really, really, really tired of it. All the TV channels working with the fight promoters. Just the other day, HBO left boxing. HBO left boxing. Why? Because you saw the fight with Cannelo, Alvarez, and Triple G. Both of the fights, they stole the fights from Triple G. And Cannelo was the cheater. The cheater won. Of course, the legitimate TV stations and the broadcasters, they leave the shit. They say, let them be in the shithole. We don't want to give our money to a shithole organization that is cheating on people, who's been working their whole life to become boxers. And just because it could give a country some status or something like that, they start cheating and start doing bad stuff. This is wrong. This is very wrong. This is so wrong, so I don't know where to turn, left, right. It's fucked up. They shouldn't do like that. Shouldn't be like that. Should be different. Should have more control over. Alexander Povetkin was too on doping. These are the cases we know about. Povetkin and what is his name? Billy Joe Saunders and some other guys, Tyson, Holyfield, and Vitaly Klitchko, Juan Carlos Gomez from University of Cuba. He was on cocaine. These are some of the boxers we know about. But think of the boxers we don't know about. The guys who are coming up in the ranks now, who are not getting tested properly, who are using banned substances, and we are seeing them on TV all over the world. But we don't understand that that's the way they work. Look at them. You will see that something is not right with their body. They look like bodybuilders. Bodybuilders are not boxers. Boxers are boxers, not bodybuilders. I'll leave it to that. You have a look at your favorite artist and tell me, at your favorite boxer and tell me if he's not on shit. You will see for yourself. It's Aldo Coliander, a.k.a. Tyson Green, blacklandboxing.eu. I'ma hit you with the truth always. Always with the truth. Either you like it or not, I'ma hit you with the truth. I've been in this game for too long. Worked my ass off for too long. For letting some stupid motherfuckers cheat on me like they did. Thank you.